Hello, my name is Ripley. Welcome to the video.
Merry Christmas, Schmucks! Today we are going to continue our Christmas movie marathon, and I might make another video for this year's marathon, a little post-Christmas video, but that remains to be seen. If I do make it, it might be really half-assed, or maybe it won't be, I don't know, maybe it'll be the best thing I ever do. Anyway, I have nothing to plug, so let's get into it. Today we are returning to Bob's Burgers to review and rank every Christmas episode, just like we did for the Halloween and the Thanksgiving episodes. But we're going to do things a little differently this time. Instead of reviewing each special in order and then ranking them, I've assembled each special into a ranked order and we will review them in that order, leading to a review of the best Christmas special from Bob's Burgers. There are 10 specials in total, but 11 episodes because Season 8 splits its special into 2 episodes, but I'm going to review them as one special just for the sake of simplicity. So let's start at the bottom of the list with number 10 and we'll go from there. Here we go. Starting off at the bottom of the list is the latest Christmas special, Season 12, Episode 10, Gene's Christmas Break. If you've seen my other Bob's Burgers videos, then you may have noticed that the later season episodes are ranking rather low, and unfortunately, this trend is going to continue here. This episode features a really interesting plot about Gene breaking his favorite vinyl record and trying to hunt down a replacement, but to no avail, and then his family tries to recreate it and cheer him up. But along the way, this episode just isn't funny. However, I do like this one joke.
Okay, fine. I don't think it's gonna work, but it's either this or we have to put Gene down.
And the ending song is pretty good. But beyond that, this episode was really dull and it didn't really do anything for me. I have nothing else to say, so let's move on. At number 9 on the list, we get Season 4, Episode 8, Christmas in the Car. This episode's plot centers on the Belchers getting a last-minute tree on Christmas Eve, but encountering an angry truck driver, which leads to ensuing hijinks. This episode's plot isn't particularly great, and it only really has 2 funny moments, one with Teddy.
Hello, cookies. I'll accept the tip. Tree or a reindeer? They probably taste the same, but maybe they don't. Maybe I find out. Who knows? I need some milk. The milk is in the fridge. Okay. To reach milk, place your hand through Christmas wrist wreath. That sounds fun. What's going on? Oh, man!
And one where the truck driver and Bob confront each other.
Put him up, Snowflake! We're gonna dance.
Are you shivering? You should put your jacket back on.
I'm fine.
Look, how about this? My car is stuck in the snow. If you could... You're really shivering. If you could just help us pull it out, because you have a big truck.
I'm about to bang your ass, and you're asking me for help?
Bang my ass?
Yeah, bang your ass.
Okay. You mean... Okay. I've never heard it said that way.
What? Bang?
You mean beat me up?
You know, I think I meant kick. I think I meant kick.
But other than that, like the other episode, this episode's really dull and doesn't offer much in terms of laughs or a creative story. Which means I have nothing else to say, so let's move on. At number 8, we have Season 9, Episode 10, Better Off Sled. I kinda like this episode. Kinda. It's a classic Louise versus Logan episode, and those ones are usually pretty good. This episode starts really strong with good setup and some really fun moments. But then it kind of slumps in the middle and drags itself along for a bit, but then it finishes pretty strong, especially with this moment here.
It's the whole softball team!
And the girls' basketball team!
And the lacrosse team!
Get them, girls!
And there are some really good moments and jokes along the way that make this episode fairly good, including a really fun B-plot about Bob and Linda making scarves. But the whole thing doesn't really come together in a way that I think makes it great, which is why I said that I kind of like this episode. It's not a bad episode, but it's not great. Alright, let's get going. At number 7, we get Season 10, Episode 10, Have Yourself a Maylee Linda Christmas. This episode has a really fun A-plot of Linda, Jean, and Louise trying to deliver a stranger's package to their nephew on Christmas Eve, and an equally fun B-plot of Bob and Tina struggling to deal with Linda's parents and Aunt Gail. This episode is really simple and doesn't really have any standout moments, but I really like it. It's really entertaining, there's some really good jokes, and it has a nice ending. And there ain't much else to say, so let's get going. Okay, now we're starting to get to the episodes I really like. So let's discuss Season 6, Episode 5, Nicecapades. This episode has an excellent plot, where the kids mess with a mall Santa and are now convinced he'll make real Santa put them on the naughty list. So in an attempt to change his mind, they put on an ice show to highlight all the good they've done in the year, despite those good deeds being greatly exaggerated, and in Louise's case, probably fabricated entirely. I really like this episode. It's really funny with some really great standout jokes.
I suppose I could talk someone into letting you use the rinky-dink for, say, the last half hour that the mall's open.
Yes! Oh, baby!
I'll give it to you for a song. As in, I get to perform a song.
You get 3 minutes.
I need 5.
We'll kill the mic after 4, and I'm not joking.
Deal.
This episode is fantastic, and that's all there is to say, so let's get going. Number 5, baby, we're in the top 5, let's go! Kicking off our top 5 is the very first Christmas special, Season 3, Episode 9, Bob Rest Ye Merry Gentle Mannequins. That's a mouthful. This episode's fantastic. This episode has a really fun and unique plot. Basically, Bob's uncle dies and he leaves Bob a storage unit that this guy is living in, Chet. And because Linda insists, Bob lets Chet live with them and he starts doing window displays for the restaurant. But right before Christmas, Chet starts missing his ex-wife and we get this great reveal of Chet's origin story.
How could you not miss her?
Oh, she's gorgeous! Wait, is she...
Chet, this is a mannequin.
Back when Nadine and I got married, I was a mannequin too. The new summer sportswear had just come in, and so had Nadine. She didn't have nipples, and brother, she didn't need them. As summer turned to fall casuals, our relationship became anything but.
Casual?
Yes, casual. When she came back to the store with 2 left hands, I knew I had to make a decision.
Which hand to replace with a hook?
No, which one to put the ring on.
Boo.
Lombard's had an everything must go sale, and my everything went. I never saw her again.
Wait, why didn't she need nipples?
I was so heartbroken. The pain must have turned me human, so I could feel pain.
We also get 2 really hilarious standout moments in this episode. First between Bob and Linda.
Kids, bed, now. I want to talk to your father.
No, kids, stay. Please stay.
Go!
Stay.
Go!
Stay.
Yo, go!
Gene, stay.
Now!
Tina, don't move.
Yo, go!
Louise,
get
stay!
Out of here! I gotta...
Don't leave me!
Yo, get out of here!
And then later on with Bob and the kids.
Looks like we're gonna need a diversion. Release the personal massagers.
Snakes on a plane!
Hey, no kids in here!
Get Nadine!
Come on, Dad, let's go!
Hey!
Squirt the lube!
Hey, you out!
And the whole thing comes together in a really fun, really sweet way. And overall, I really like this episode. I love how wacky it is and how funny it is from start to finish. I also love that it's never confirmed whether or not Chet's story is true, so I choose to believe that it is. Alright, let's move on. For number 4, we're talking about Season 11, Episode 10, Yachty or Nice. This episode centers on the Belchers catering an event for the town yacht club, but Bob is suspicious because he was recommended for the gig by his rival, Jimmy Pesto. While Bob tries to figure out what's going on, the kids try to steal gifts from Teddy, who is dressed as Santa, and handing out presents to all the children. This episode has a lot of really good character moments, in particular with Louise and Bob. I love when Louise learns a lesson and dips into her empathetic side, and I enjoy Bob helping out Jimmy, even though he's kind of awful. Good stuff. And I also really enjoy the little moments between Jimmy and Trev. Those are always fun. There's not much else to say, so let's get going. Top 3. Woo, let's go. At number 3, we have Season 7, Episode 7, The Last Gingerbread House on the Left. I really like this episode a lot. The A-plot sees Bob competing in a gingerbread baking contest with Mr. Fischoeder and his rich friends, and the B-plot sees Linda, Teddy, and the kids going caroling and having a less than great time. Both plots take unexpected turns, but feature a lot of really good, genuine laughs along the way. Like how Linda and company encounter someone rumored to be a serial killer, and how the gingerbread contest ends in a shootout. But this episode is great and really funny and has a terrific ending where everyone gets to pet this baby polar bear. We also get this really good joke from Louise.
I changed my mind about having kids. I'm gonna have one and feed it to this bear.
I love this episode. Alright, let's get to the final two. At number 2, we have Season 8, Episode 6, and Episode 7, Bleakening Part 1 and 2. For an overall ranking, this plotline is number 2, but as for the episodes within this plotline, I did feel that Part 1 is definitely stronger than Part 2, but the whole thing altogether is really what we're talking about here. This whole storyline is about Linda throwing a Christmas party to boost morale, and then someone steals her Christmas tree with all of the ornaments the kids made for her. Bob and Linda try to find out who took it, but the kids are convinced that it was the Bleaken, a creature who steals presents and kind of serves as a Krampus-esque creature. And yeah, these episodes are awesome, and I absolutely love how overall this really is a musical. There's a lot of songs between these two episodes, and each one is a banger. The highlights being Linda's song about her dream.
It's the Christmas of my dreams. Doesn't that sound nice? Bob, write this stuff down. We'll need all of it for the party.
Lynn, I'm really tired.
We'll need 5 meat carving stations.
I'll just make burgers.
Gets from faraway nations.
I bet Teddy will come.
We'll need a nice skating rink. Everyone will wear skates. Mr. Present greets guests with a smile on his face.
Mr. Present sounds nice.
The song about the kids hunting down the Bleaken.
The Bleaken is coming as fast as he can, ruining Christmas like we don't give a damn. Gotta find the Bleaken, we'll follow his scent. We gotta stop the Bleaken from stealing our presents. He's gonna be defeated, he's about to meet his match.
And maybe when we find him, we can ask for Mom's tree back.
Sure. But mostly it's about running him out of town before he steals our Christmas presents.
Totally, I just think maybe once we find him and scare him, it wouldn't hurt to ask for Mom's tree.
Yeah.
The Bleaken is gonna wish that he was never born. We're coming for you, man. Hold on to your horns.
And Teddy's rendition of Do You Hear What I Hear?
Someone stealing all the Christmas cheer. Do you hear what I hear? Inflatable vinyl decorations make this time of year. Do you hear what I hear? A Santa Claus standing on the lawn with a hidden Christmas surprise. It's a grown man dressed in disguise.
Both of these episodes are consistently funny and bring in a bunch of characters from across the show to interact with one another, which I really enjoy. And the whole thing has a terrific ending with a terrific song.
Twinkly lights, that's what makes Christmas bright.
All different colors and all different types. I mean, sure there are a lot of white lights, but you need an assortment of lights to do it right. And when they want to tell us that we're all wrong, I'm here to tell you that we're all right.
This is my number 2 Bob's Burgers Christmas special, but I think it's time to discuss my number 1 pick. Here we go. Okay, so my number 1 favorite Bob's Burgers Christmas special is Season 5, Episode 6, Father of the Bob. I love this episode. I think this is a perfect Bob's Burgers episode. Genuinely. It has a simple plot of Bob being forced to work with his highly critical dad on Christmas Eve in his restaurant and features some really great character moments. I love seeing more of Bob's early life and the things that shaped him into the character that he is. And the conversation that Bob shares with his dad in the end of the episode is really heartwarming while also being very funny. But it never falls into being too comedic or played entirely as a joke. It's a hard line to walk, but this episode does it very well. I do think the B plot of this episode is a little weak and a little uninteresting, but the A plot is so strong that the lackluster B plot didn't really affect me that much. I think this is the most Christmassy of all the specials, as it deals with familial conflicts and connections during a Christmas setting, and I've always felt that that's the best way to frame a Christmas story. For me, this is definitely the best Bob's Burgers Christmas special, and honestly, it's probably one of my favorite episodes of the entire show. But that's it. That's my list. That is every single Bob's Burgers Christmas special reviewed and ranked. I'm debating on doing one of these for all the Valentine's Day episodes, but I guess we'll see if that happens when February comes around. In the meantime, thank you for watching, have a fantastic day, and Merry Christmas.
This concludes the video.